Welcome and thanks for watching. This is a short introduction to a Norton digital product strategy that is very much in the works and is still being developed. All is subject to change based on your feedback as well as on what we uncover during the development process. Enjoy! So let's start with how things are, how the relationship between higher education institutions, campus LMSs, and higher education publishers generally works. This is a gross simplification and a generalization, but I think it helps illustrate our digital strategy going forward, so bear with me. Through their schools and universities, instructors and students are given access to a learning management system. D2L, Moodle, Blackboard, etc. It's a place where teaching and learning can be done. A learning home, a shell, a course, whatever you want to call it. Instructors, instructional designers, etc. populate these LMSs with content. Publishers like Norton develop content and learning applications for instructors and students. Yet as learning has gone digital, publishers have also built their own LMSs. Think Mastering, think Connect, think even SmartWork. Our own homes, our own LMSs where our publisher-provided content and applications are stored. This made sense when campus LMSs were in their infancy and the use of them on college campuses was not widespread. The problem is that most instructors, our customers, don't want to teach in our LMS, nor do they want to send students there. They would rather send their students, they'd rather do their teaching through the LMS that they already have through their institution. Instructors want and need our content and learning applications, but they want these things in their own campus LMSs, their own learning and teaching homes. So publishers have built integration tools to make this happen, to integrate our content and our learning applications that were originally intended for publisher-provided LMSs, to integrate these tools and content with campus LMSs. Those tools are getting better, as I'm sure you've heard about on campus, but because two full LMSs are involved, integration like this is sometimes tricky. First of all, when you integrate one LMS with another, you're trying to integrate two very large, very complicated systems that already do many of the same things. This makes integration complex at a technical level. Integration of this kind is also expensive. As we saw with our integration negotiations with Blackboard last year, if we need help from an LMS provider to develop custom integration, they will charge us an arm and a leg for that work. Finally, when LMS providers update versions, the integration with those LMS providers also has to be updated. This increases the work involved as well as the cost. So that's how things are. Instructors want our content and applications, but the majority of instructors would rather work in their campus LMS than in a publisher-provided LMS. This means integration between publisher-provided LMSs like Mastering, Connect, SmartWork, and campus LMSs has become a must-have in many adoption situations, as we've seen on campus. As we've just discussed, this type of integration is very difficult and it's expensive. In the past year and a half, we pursued LMS to LMS integration with Norton, SmartWork, and Blackboard, but due to the cost, we decided not to go through with the integration. So that's how things are. How do we want things to be? How do we give instructors what they want, our great content and learning applications, and their own campus LMSs? Given who we are, it's not going to be through developing our own full-fledged LMS and then developing complicated and costly LMS to LMS integration. The Norton digital strategy going forward is going to look somewhat different. Instructors already have an LMS that they're trained on to use if their IT department is any good. Students access their campus LMS in some shape or form in the majority of markets we serve. Rather than offering students and instructors another LMS, we are no longer going to offer a full-fledged LMS. We're going to focus on doing what we do best, building content and great learning applications. and students and instructors are going to access those learning tools and content through a Norton course pack, a delivery mechanism that many of our customers already love and that our sales force knows how to sell already and sell really, really well. Instead of selling an LMS, our course solution is going to be a course pack. Instead of selling individual learning applications like Inquisitive, travelers will be selling the course pack with different learning applications available through the course pack, depending on the discipline. What's different now from our course pack strategy of the past is that within the course pack, our learning applications will be integrated using LTI so that our tools will talk to campus LMSs. With a Norton course pack and LTI, students and instructors will gain access to content and learning applications of the highest quality from Norton, while also enjoying integration benefits, such as single sign-on with their campus LMS and automatic gradebook syncing for instructors. So that's a very broad look at a vision for our digital future going forward. In the next episode, Pepper is going to talk about LTI, the integration standard we're using to integrate our learning applications into campus LMSs.